Welcome back. Yesterday you should have gotten rid of all the junk food in your house and started eating healthy. You also should have got plenty of sleep last night to recover from your workout. Now this is crucial because the recovery time outside of the gym is what makes you grow. Now you probably woke up this morning very sore in your upper body. Now this is because you're not used to working out. The soreness will usually last for a couple days, but since this is your first week, it may last longer. But that's okay because that's how your body adapts to the training. Now today is your first intense lower body workout. Now just like yesterday, you're going to want to start your workout with 5 to 10 minutes of cardio. Again, this gets your heart rate up and your body temperature up and prepares your body for your workout. Just to review, all the workouts this week are 2 sets of 12 to 15 reps to failure. And what this means is you want to complete at least 12 reps, but no more than 15 reps. If you can complete more than 15 reps on your own, then you should increase the weight for your next set. Alright, let's head to the gym and start with cardio. Alright, we're at the gym. You already performed your 5 to 10 minutes of warm-up cardio, so we're going to jump right into your first lower body workout of this program. Now just like yesterday, you're doing 2 sets of 12 to 15 reps. When I say 12 to 15 reps, what I mean is you need to complete at least 12 reps, but no more than 15 reps. If you can complete more than 15 reps, then the weight is too light and you need to increase the weight for your next set. If you can't complete 12 reps, then the weight is too heavy and you need to decrease it for your next set. Now yesterday was your first upper body workout, so you may be feeling a little sore by now. Usually soreness kicks in around 24 to 48 hours after a workout. So if you're not sore now, there's still a chance you're going to be sore later today. Soreness isn't a bad thing, it's just a byproduct of your workouts. Every Tuesday for your lower body workout, we're going to be doing squats, stiff leg deadlifts, leg press, standing calf raise, seated calf raise, and then doing 2 ab exercises, the incline crunch and back extensions. So let's jump into your first exercises, squats. Just like with your upper body exercises yesterday, you want to do 2 warm-up sets of 10 to 15 reps, not to failure. These warm-up sets shouldn't be too fatiguing. They're just to prepare your body for the heavier weights to follow. On squats, you want to place your feet a little wider than shoulder width. Another thing you can do is turn your feet out a little bit. As you squat down, you should focus on keeping your back straight and not leaning too far forward or too far back. Since this is your first time doing squats, you may find balancing this weight to be a little hard. Now your coordination in this exercise will improve the more you do it. So really focus on keeping yourself stable throughout the entire exercise. Alright, you finished your 2 warm-up sets, so let's move on to your 2 heavy sets. When you squat down, you want to go all the way until your upper leg is parallel with the ground. You should focus on breathing in as you go down and breathing out as you push the weight up. You want to place the bar on your traps, just as Rob has demonstrated. You don't want to put the bar on your neck, as 1, it will be painful, and 2, you could injure your neck. You want to find the spot on your traps where you can comfortably control the barbell. You also don't want to let the bar slip too far back. Doing so can lead to you either dropping the bar or being unable to perform the exercise correctly. And remember, we're always going to failure on your working sets. Now this may be a little scary at first when you do squats because you're not used to the exercise, but as you continue to do the squats more and more, you'll be able to push yourself harder and closer to failure. Alright, you completed your 2 sets of 12 to 15 reps, so let's unrack the weights, put them back on the weight racks. The second exercise for today's lower body workout is the stiff leg deadlift for the hamstrings. A lot of people have trouble with the stiff leg deadlifts as they feel most of the tension on their lower back instead of their hamstrings. Rob will demonstrate the correct form for stiff leg deadlifts as I explained it. With stiff leg deadlifts, you want to place your feet about shoulder width apart. You want to grip the bar with your hands a little wider than your legs, just as Rob is demonstrating. As you lower the barbell forward, you want to push your butt backwards. This will stretch your hamstrings out and take the tension off of your lower back. Alright, let's start with our 2 warm-up sets of 10 to 15 reps. Again, these warm-up sets are just to prepare your body for the heavier weights to follow. Now that you've completed your 2 warm-up sets, let's move on to your heavier sets of 12 to 15 reps. Your breathing technique is vital for every exercise. As you lower the barbell in stiff leg deadlifts, you want to breathe in. As you pull the barbell back up, you want to breathe out. Never hold your breath during an exercise. This is not only dangerous, but it will decrease your performance during that exercise. You've completed your 2 sets of 12 to 15 reps, so let's remove all the weights, put them back on the rack, and then record your numbers in your workout journal. The third exercise today for the legs is the leg press. Let's start with your 2 warm-up sets of 10 to 15 reps. You want to place your feet a little wider than shoulder width apart, on the middle of the platform. Placing your feet too high or too low can decrease your strength during this leg press. placing your feet in the center of the platform will allow you to target your legs better than placing your feet too high or too low. Now that you've finished 2 warm-up sets, let's move into your heavy sets of 12 to 15 reps. As you lower the platform towards your chest, you want to breathe in. As you push the platform up with your legs, you want to breathe out. Using a full range of motion is vital on the leg press. You may see people use a short range of motion in the gym. You do not want to imitate these people. You want to use a full range of motion, just as Rob is demonstrating. As you push the platform up, focus on pushing with your heels and not your toes. This will maximize the tension on your quads. You completed your 2 sets of 12 to 15 reps, so let's take off all the weights and record your numbers in your workout journal. The next exercise of today's lower body workout is a standing calf raise. Start with your 2 warm-up sets of 10 to 15 reps. You want to place your feet about shoulder width apart. During the standing calf raise, you want to press with your toes until your ankle is fully extended and you're fully contracting your calf muscles. As you lower the weight, you want to go all the way down until your calves are stretched and your ankle is fully flexed. Be sure not to bounce the weight or do partial reps. You've completed your 2 warm-up sets of 10 to 15 reps, so let's move on to your heavier sets of 12 to 15 reps. As we add weight to this exercise, continue to focus on not bouncing the weight. Be sure to use a full range of motion on each and every rep, taking things slow. There's no need to rush your reps and bounce the weights. You finished your 2 sets of 12 to 15 reps, and since we didn't use weights, this is a machine, you don't have to change anything. Just leave the pin where it is, and then add your numbers to your workout journal. When you start the standing calf raise, adjust the shoulder pads so your calves start in the fully stretched position. This will allow you to use a full range of motion. Our 5th exercise for today is the seated calf raise. The seated calf raise targets the calves a little differently than the standing calf raise, as your knees are bent. Let's start with your 2 warm-up sets of 10 to 15 reps. Just like with the standing calf raise, you want to adjust the pads to make sure your calves start in the fully stretched position. If you don't start with your calves fully stretched, you will not be able to use a full range of motion on the seated calf raise. Now that you finish your 2 warm-up sets, let's add some weight and move on to your 2 sets of 12 to 15 reps. During the seated calf raise, it's vital to only push up with your calves and not use your hands to pull up on the seat. Pulling up on the seat decreases the recruitment of the calves. Remember, we're using your calves, not your entire body. When doing the seated calf raise, you want to fully contract your calves on each and every rep, as well as bringing them down to the fully stretched position, just as Rob is demonstrating. Alright, you completed your 2 sets of 12 to 15 reps. Let's take all the weights off, put them back on the weight rack, and we'll move on to the next exercise. The next 2 exercises of this workout will be for your core. The core is the muscles around your stomach, your abs, oblique, and lower back. During the entire 12 weeks of this program, you're going to be doing 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps for your core exercises. The number of sets and reps will not change for your core exercises. They will always be 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Our first core exercise is the incline crunch for the abs. When first starting this exercise, you will not need to add any resistance. Just using your body weight is fine. As you get stronger, you may need to add resistance. You can do this by holding a plate on your chest or behind your head. But for now, just focus on using your body weight. Because you're just using your body weight, you don't need to do any warm-up sets. As you add weight to this exercise, you may need to do a set with your body weight before adding weight. Rob is demonstrating the proper form for the incline crunch. Start in the seated position and slowly lower your upper body back until it is parallel with the ground. Focus on flexing your abs as you lower your upper body, and breathe in as you go back. Flex your abs and breathe out as you crunch your upper body forward. If you don't feel a lot of tension in the abs, watch what Rob is doing and follow his example. Alright, you completed your 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps, and let's move on to the next exercise. The final exercise for today's workout is a back extension. This is for your lower back muscles. The lower back as well as abdominal muscles are involved in stabilizing your body during many exercises. Therefore, it's very important that you strengthen these muscles. For the back extensions, you're going to need a hyperextension bench. Just like with the incline crunch, starting with just your body weight is fine. As you build up your strength, you may need to hold a plate in front of your chest or behind your head. But for now, focus on just using your body weight. To start this exercise, lock your feet in on the platform. Your upper body will be straight in one line. Then, bend forward at the waist to stretch your lower back, just as Rob is demonstrating. If you cannot bend easily and all the way at the hips, you may need to adjust the bench to allow you to do so. After you bend forward to stretch your lower back muscles, breathe out as you raise your upper body back, contracting the muscles of your lower back. Perform 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. You completed your 3 sets, so let's write down the number of reps you completed in your workout journal. That brings us to the end of today's lower body workout. Be sure you wrote down the weight and reps you completed for every exercise today. Your workout journal will become important during the second half of this program. This was your first lower body workout, so you're probably really exhausted right now. You're also probably going to be very sore over the next 1 to 2 days. Therefore, it's very important that you get into all of your meals and rest tonight. If you start missing meals or don't get enough rest time, you're not going to be able to recover and you're going to be sore for longer. So now it's time to do your post-workout stretching. You want to stretch your quads, your hamstrings, and your calves. Once you finish your stretching, head back over to the office and we'll recap today. See you back at the office. That was an intense workout. You did good. Now, like I stressed yesterday, you're going to want to go home and eat healthy foods and get plenty of rest. Now, this is your first week of working out, and you're going to be tired and you're going to be sore, but that's okay because your body's going to adapt and you're going to gain muscle. Tomorrow's a non-training day. All you're going to do is 30 minutes of cardio. Now, you can do whatever you want for your cardio. You can do 30 minutes on the elliptical, the treadmill, the bike, the stair stepper. You can run around the track, whatever you like to do. The important thing is to just do your 30 minutes of cardio. Tomorrow's a non-training day, but it's important that you come back because we're going to be going over your calorie intake, the macronutrients, as well as setting up meals. What you learn tomorrow will be the foundation of your nutrition throughout this entire program. So tonight, eat healthy, rest up. Tomorrow, do your cardio, then come to the office ready to learn.